Hello everyone, we are back with more Zelda. We are fighting our way to the Zora Domain, getting into fights with everything, getting killed by electricity, because I'm bad. You loved how the PvP worked and that you could get thousands of players against each other at the same time, but it just got stale. I like the idea there that they were going for, with the thousands of players against each other at one time, but how did the servers handle that? Like, with the internet connection and the lag? Like, we were playing Sea of Thieves, and like having 6 people on screen practically caused the game to shit itself. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going down here yet, or at all. But I imagine there's gotta be something good down here, right? Did I even click on that last mural I found? I don't think I did. There's another one. History of the Zora, Part 3, Miracle of the White Scale, as told by King Dorfin. Our scholars say that in the distant past, Zora's domain had a king with no special talent for the art of war. What he lacked in skill, with a blade he made up for in love for his people, and especially love for his queen. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering on the Zora Domain highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora and that all would make it home safely. But the cunning Lizalfos general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. And when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale in his armor blinded the light Lizalfos, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing the victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was the miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. Damn, that one act of love became a tradition of labor for future princesses. No idea how, but it did work. Largest fight you had was part of 4,500 players all in the same area. That's crazy. Did you survive to the end? Well, at least you got to take part. Did you at least see some comrade? You were shot down in battle. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I love it. That's gonna be saved. That's right. Embrace the inner Brad. Ludo's Crossing. What happened to Rudo's Crossing? Do you guys mind if I run back and read that that mural that I didn't read? Because I want to now. Combat mad. Where was it though? Like, how far back was it? I think it was like way the fuck over there. Okay, I kind of don't want to go all the way back up there. Alright, I'm not doing that. We'll read it later. What does that sound? Oh, the Bloodman. Alright. Look at that. I'm with my people. I realized with Majora's Mask I could probably avoid a lot of these fights just because, yeah. Look at this effect, Rob. What do you think of this? Look at this guy.
rises once again. Please be careful.
That's the sky that looks like people are gonna die? Yeah. That's oh, it's not even a blood moon anymore. What the fuck? Well, that's super rude. Oh, there's another one over there. When it's not raining, I should probably take a trip over there, eh? Unless there's a path up.
Oh.
Hey! Look below, down here! You're super low down there, dude. You're still pretty far off, my friend, but I was sure you'd be passing over this bridge, so I've been waiting for you. You'll be in Zora's Domain before you know it. In fact, I'm gonna head that way too. I shall meet you there. Alright, Bob. Whoa, Link! Beware, warrior! A monster approaches from behind you! I don't care about this fucking guy. See? He didn't care either. Really? You can't climb up here? Oh, I can, okay. Bright-eyed crab. This crab appears in large numbers when it rains. One bite is of its delectable meat, and you'll forget all your exhaustion. Replenishes your stamina when cooked into a dish. Oh man, look at that! The land of the Jubs. Hello, Jubs. We're here for this, though. History of the Zora, Part 4. The Light Scale Trident, as told by King Dorfin. The Queen and I were blessed with a daughter as lovely as a jewel. We named our princess Mipha. To celebrate her birth, the Smithy Dento presented Mipha with a gift, a mighty spear called the Light Scale Trident. Mipha grew into a bright girl and soon reached the age of receiving lessons from the royal family's Order of Knights. The whole of the royal guard adored her, especially Sergeant Sagan, who loved her as if she were his own kin. Under Sagan's instruction, Mipha honed her skills, and her radiance grew along with her skill with the Light Scale Trident. As a champion, Mipha made her people proud. However, once the Great Calamity struck, she was never to return. All of Zora's domain fell into misery, and the merest thought of the princess was enough to overcome anyone with tears. As a way of offering her soul repose, they tried to send the Light Scale Trident drifting down the Zora River. But when they did, the trident began to glow, and Mipha's voice rang loud and clear for all the Zora to hear. The Light Scale Trident and I are one. Abandon your grief, and know joy once again. Do not cry, just remember. And so, keeping to her request, on the day of the Great Calamity, the day that Mipha passed from this world, the Zelda venerated the Light Scale Trident and remembered their brave princess. Such is the origin of the Champion Festival. Excellent. Come here. Citizen Snips! Alright, we're going to have to run back up there, but it was worth it, because now we got Korok seed we can at least pick up right here. Would it have been interesting if you had to actually get the rock from above? E. Damn Koroks. Hiding everywhere. What are these? Oh, it's one of these flowers. Alright. Fleet Lotus. Alright. See, look. I know I keep getting sidetracked with shit, but we at least get to find some pretty neat things in doing so. One day I will reach the Zora Domain, though. One day. And on that day, Windtree will be proud of me. But not to worry. See that that wall there? That's the tail of the white scale. We made it all the way through and back. So we read parts 3 and 4. We didn't read episodes 1 and 2 though. So we've watched, or we've read Revenge of the Sith, which was like the Revenge of the Lizalfos. And we read A New Hope in the princess, and then the princess is speaking to them. Man, I feel like stamina drains so fast in this game. Am I the only one that feels that way, or does anyone else feel like stamina drains quickly? We're really close to Zora though. Like, you can see their village. It's like right there. It's not like right there. It is actually right there. I hear a little cat meowing. She shouldn't be meowing though. She's got a clean poopy box and she was just fed before the stream. Now, why is this path so long? Why couldn't you just alter this slightly and make the bridge go that way? Alright. Some Hylian shrooms. May as well pick them up along the way. Silent shroom. Oh, okay, the green one I saw, it was way the fuck down here. Okay. It's just nowhere near there. Are there anything in this area, though? Or is there anything in this area? I don't think there is. Maybe down in this area here, I would think, if any. I mean, that would make sense to me, but I seem to remember there being something in the Horon Lagoon, but we'll explore all of this after. Just, I want to get up to the Zora stuff and do something cool. Do something cool, do something fun. Sorry. I minimized my OBS by accident. And I used that to keep track of the stream. What? Why are you fighting me? What is wrong with you, dear? Is it because of the blood moon? I often get angry on my blood moon as well. Ow. Yes. Lightning Rod, a magical rod that can shoot balls of electricity. Its gem contains lightning from the Hyrule Hills. It's not recommended to be used as a melee weapon. Yeah. Can't use any more melee weapons, but we got 3 of these, so we'll get rid of it. Let's just use the one I was using before. Yellow Choo-Choo Jelly, a jiggly substance that came from an electric choo-choo. Electricity pulses through its gelatinous mass. If struck, it will explode in a burst of electric lightning. Traveler's sword, wooden shield. Forked Lizzle Spear. Skilled Lizzlefull warriors tend to favor this spear. What it lacks in piercing power makes up for with its brutal wounds and ripping dual blades it will inflict. My fork boomerang is badly damaged. May as well do this then. Yeah. There you go. Replaced. I can't even use that fire there because... we have another bit of story time. Is this part 5? No, this is addendum. Okay. History of Zora, addendum 1. King Dorfin stands his ground. Around 100 years after King Dorfin ascended to the throne, a stray guardian crossed up led Zorana into our domain. The guardian seemed unstoppable. Our best soldiers' spears barely left a scratch in its metal hull. It was then that our King Dorfin, without a thought for his own safety, came out to face the guardian himself. With supernatural strength, he lifted the guardian and hurled it into a ravine. The impact of the fall left the guardian in pieces, and it was never to trouble another Zora again. The citizens celebrated the king's valor. From then on, their trust and respect from grew beyond compare. You can still see the scar he earned that day on his forehead, a token of his triumph. Dude, why is he so strong? Oh, bird. Alright. We're making progress. We're getting there. Sort of. Look at that weird shape in the distance. Kind of looks like one of Sylvando's fans in Dragon Quest XI. Look at this fucking guy. He thought he had what it took. He didn't, naturally. Arena, hello! Oh, there's a Jub under the rock. Hello, Jub. Don't worry, I am not going to mess with you. How you doing, Arena? Why do you feel babble, man? It's Friday tomorrow, exactly. You should be happy about that. I'm very excited about it being Friday. Why is Blizzard making sounds at me? Why is my Blizzard even open? No, why? I don't want you telling me shit. Why are you giving me notifications? Damn it. Sorry about that. Ever since I restarted my computer, it's been doing, or not restarted, but refreshed my Windows, it's brought everything back. That I hate. History of the Zora, Part 7. The hero who defeated the Lionel, as told by King Dorfin. There was a time when the people of the land were threatened by the dread beast, Lionel, who lived on Mount Plul Mountain. But one Hylian drove the beast back and restored peace to the domain. The Zora helm won in this fight is not north of something near something lake. It is something to honor the dead of the hero Lionel. Time is taking its toll on this. Speaking of which, is there a lake? Maybe it's by Lulu Lake, it's saying? Maybe. Anyway, you got any plans for the weekend, Arena? I'm thinking we might do a movie night for community night. We're gonna watch like ghost stories or something. I'll need Wintrig to help me out with that. Oh, there's a rupee under there. Alright. Guess it pays to pick up random rocks. Some new ski equipment? I didn't know you liked skiing. I know you went on a ski trip, but I've never been skiing. I have been snowboarding though. I like snowboarding. Oh, my back's killing me. Alright. You go on a ski trip every February for the last 7 years. Awesome. Make it a neat tradition. Does your brother go too, or is it just something that you've done? We've arrived! We're here, everyone. The music sounds familiar, too. He drinks whiskey and gets off work for a while. Whoa! I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's Domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry this way. Herniated? It has, he has problems with his, with the discs in his back.
Aww.
Oh, it's you. We met at Zora River. It's me. Yeah. It's me, Litto. Thanks for coming so quickly. But enough about me. Could I possibly ask you to go to meet King Dorfin? He's in the throne ahead. Good day. Who are you? I'm Hylian. Oh, so if you're a Hylian, what, did you come from far away? I asked because my... Oh, never mind. My dad told me not to talk to strangers. What is it? Oh, hey, mister. You've got a weird face. I'm a Hylian. Hylian? I've never met one of those before. If you're a Hylian, that means you came from really far away, right? You didn't happen to see my mom May on the way here, did you? Ever since the water monster went crazy, Mom hasn't come home. But I mean, I bet she'll come home sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Hello. Are you a Hylian? Oh, where are my manners? I'm LaFlat. I am the chief secretary for the royal family. Are you curious about the statue of Lady Mifa? Yes, I'm curious. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is a statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mifa. She was as kind as she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. Those soldiers she healed, they are old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mifa dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you try talking to one of them. There's a Goron here, what the fuck? Good day! Welcome to MearoMart! This is where you'll find our general store, the Coral Reef. Our workshop, the Hammerhead, is also here. Or do you need something else? Yep! The general store and the workshop. They're the best shops ever. And they're called MearoMart! MearoMart! La-di-da-da-da! La-di-da! That's my theme song. Isn't it cute? Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? See you later. Alright.
Hi.
This is our general store, the Coral Reef. Here we have swift violets that will help you run faster if you cook and eat them. We also carry arrows for travelers. If you see something you like, just go grab it from the table. Oh, unless you have some other business with me.
Oh.
This is our general store. If you're in the market for fresh fish, if you have come to the right place. We Zora are water-dwelling people, so we're weak to electricity.
Oh.
Certainly. What would you like to sell? So did you start streaming on a regular basis? You love it, but you're not consistent? Only do it if you really want to, though, Arena. But yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like I said, I love watching when you stream. If you were streaming today, I probably missed it because I was eager to get on here because this is like one of the first streams in a while that I've been able to do on a Thursday, and I was like, yeah. Ah, he knocks T-Cell for 35. Interesting.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I realize I have this diamond here, but I'll hang on to it for now.
Ah.
Come back soon. I don't see anything for sale, but maybe there's...
You.
Hey! You're a Hylian, aren't you? It's rare to see your kind around here. As for me, I'm roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Sidon recruited me and brought me here. It's because I can touch shock arrows. But I also weigh, well, a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's what Prince Sidon said to me. It's kind of rude, wasn't it? Oh, so Hylian rice. There's some trout. He carries ice arrows. But he doesn't carry shock arrows, because there's Zora. Hello, welcome to Seabed Inn. Here we... Could it be Linny? It is, it's Linny! Yes, I'm sure, but you're Linny. Wow, it's been such a long time. Wait, but I thought you and Mifa fell to Calamity Ganon. And if you've been alive all this time, where have you been? What have you been doing? Please tell me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an adult, yet here I am making a ruckus. Has it really been 100 years? In a way, it feels like yesterday. We've both been through a lot, I'm sure. If you don't mind, I'd love to catch up sometime soon. Oh, I'm so mad at her. I need to get back to the Bank of Wishes to send a letter, but Mother won't let me go because of that water monster. She treats me like I'm still a child. It's so condescending. It's really terrible to be at that awkward Zora age when I'm a young woman, but I haven't had my growth spurt yet. Just my luck to be a late bloomer. I'll probably never grow taller. Ugh, it's awful to be me sometimes. I doubt Hylians have to deal with such nonsense like this since you age so fast. You're so lucky. Whenever I put a letter in a bottle and send it down Zora River, I always get a reply without fail. I wonder what he's like, the one responding to my letters. I want to meet him so badly. Do you need anything else? The Bank of Wishes is halfway down Zora River. If you send a letter down the river from the Bank of Wishes and get a reply, that person will be yours forever. That's how the legend goes anyway. I'm Finley. All the other girls are head over flippers for Prince Sidon, but not me. I believe everyone has their own special prince out there, just waiting for them. Alright. Well, this guy's bugged for the end. Alright, so since this is where the mining dude was, I didn't even go talk to that dude. Let's talk to this guy. So, the Hylian who stole Lady Mifa away thinks he can just come wandering in here like nothing happened. What business do you have here after all these years? The weapons workshop? Trident maintenance? The light scale trident and the ceremonial trident. You've been making a racket since you walked in here. There's no point in coming in here if you do not possess the light scale trident. Leave, now. Alright, rude. That guy's a bag of shit. What's this guy doing? Pardon me, could you please get out of the way? I'm not even in your way. Literally not in your way at all. Look at this crab. That was the worst shortcut I've ever taken. That was a wind streak style shortcut. You should be able to use it right away, Rena. I don't know. I remember it being over there for a while, so... Kya! Kya! Lady Mifa, watch this! I, Sagan, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, shall strike down the divine beast Varuta. What you doing? Your leg! Finally, I can avenge Lady Mifa! It's been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Sagan, will cut you down myself. Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link! You were unable to protect Lady Mifa from Calamity Ganon. It's been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mifa. Heartbreaking. There's no way we would ask for your help now, after all this time and after all that has happened. So says I, Sagan the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruta in shock arrows myself. And in doing so, Lady Mifa's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. Alright. Got it.
Hi.
Hello and welcome. Zora Domain is currently searching for a Hylian like you. That said this, Hylian. I get the feeling I've seen him somewhere before, perhaps a long time ago. Yeah, I'd say go look in your settings. It should be there. Oh, look inside that door. Twitch. You must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I'm King Zorfin, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link. That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. So many memories. My friend, my mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Come again? You say you've lost your memory? But sure you must remember my precious daughter Mipha. Yes? You do you not? I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's Domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's Domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. We'll let you lend us your strength. What? King Dorfin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's Domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed. Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's Domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and the Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. That's not the least of it. It's their fault Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link, Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it's been mercilessly spreading water into the air. For us Zora, water and air is one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, it will soon, as it soon will, I fear Zora Domain the damage will befall not only Zora's Domain, but the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. Oh, yes. Pizza. I want pizza. The Divine Beast Valruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segan, who is quite the shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That's why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I'm certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true, but if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help too! Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Together, let us appease Ruta together. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Then allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora Armor. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation of Zora Princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. As long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorphin! Surely you do not really intend to give it this outside of the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. Trife, hello! That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter, Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, but as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the Calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows. We will need to appease Valruta, but now he's rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Okay. How you doing, Trife? How's your day going? We made it to the Zora Domain. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him.